Okay, so here we are on designing meeting minutes. So this is our exercise today. First of all, we want to obviously create meeting minutes from a meeting transcript. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to find ourselves a meeting transcript. So a transcript from our meeting. Now, of course, we could use Teams, we could use our dictaphone, we can use many different ways. Even in Word, you can create a transcript. So once we have our transcript, then we'll put a prompt together, which will be something like this. Create meeting minutes from my meeting, and we're going to use the transcript. We're going to actually copy and paste that transcript. So in this particular case, let's have a look at the transcript as well and build our meeting minutes. Okay, first of all, let's see our transcript. Okay, so you can see my transcript here. It says meeting transcript. The task today is planning the next board meeting. Now, the meeting was on May the 26th, 2025, and it was at 10 a.m. It was in the Danube meeting room at Blue Chimp Finance here. And I'm going to read you a few of these things just so you get the idea, so you can see that when we create the meeting minutes, you'll see how accurate they can be. The participants in the meeting are Alex, Ben, Chris, and John, the CEO, is absent. Now, Alex, Ben, and Chris start discussing when the next board meeting is going to be. So if we scroll down, we can see here that they are agreeing on Wednesday, the September 17th at 2 p.m. Okay, so they decide that that's going to be the date of the meeting, and then it's going to take part in the Danube conference room in company headquarters as well. Okay, so that's cool. Now let's go on a bit further and we'll see what else happens. They want to discuss some agenda items. So we're going to cover the Q2 financial results for revised forecasts. We're also going to look at the AI integration initiative. We're going to look at client feedback on digital onboarding improvements, and also we're going to look at the 2026 strategy planning, talent acquisition roadmap, and last but not least, the sustainability milestones with the new ESG benchmark. So you can see it's all in this comprehensive transcript. So this is all about the transcript here again. You can see here, Alex, Ben, and Chris are deciding who's going to do what. Ben says, okay, I'm going to draft the formal agenda and circulate it for feedback. Chris says, I'm going to ensure all relevant data is compiled in advance. And Alex said, thank you to both of you. I'll send out the calendar invite and coordinate logistics. Okay, all good. Everything is sorted out. Let's go back now and have a quick look at what we've got to do next. Okay, so we've got our meeting minutes transcript. So we're using the transcript. The next thing we've got to do simply is to use this prompt. So this prompt, it says, create meeting minutes from my meeting. Using the transcript below, include location, time, attendees, key decisions, action items, and next meeting time. So let's simply do this now. We're going to go into Copilot. Here we go. And let's simply put in our prompt. Here it is. And I'm going to also write input text here just to make sure that I've got it together. I'm going to go back now to my Word document, which is my meeting transcript. So let's just simply copy that information, and we're going to come back here to our prompt, and you can see here I am in Copilot. Let's just put in that meeting transcript. So I've simply just pasted that in there. You can see it's all in there together. And now let's just kick it off. Just remember, we've got create meeting minutes from my meeting using the transcript below. And you can see here, I've got my input text, the meeting transcript, and I'm just going to send that off now. And you'll see that Copilot very quickly starts to create the meeting minutes based on the transcript. So here goes. Meeting minutes, planning the next board meeting. So actually we've got exactly the right information there. You can see I've got date of the meeting, which was the 26th of May. It was at 10 a.m. in the morning, and it was in the Danube meeting room at Blue Chip Finance headquarters. You can see here also the meeting type was the planning session, and facilitator was Alex. So the AI has picked Alex because he was reporting back on the meeting. You've got a list of the attendees also here. Alex, Ben, and Chris, and you can see the key decisions that were made throughout. Next board meeting, scheduled for Wednesday, September 17th, 2 p.m. Location is the Danube meeting room. We've got the preliminary agenda, and I read those to you, remember. Q2, financial results. We've got AI integration pilot, client feedback, 2026 strategy preview, talent acquisition and leadership pipeline, and then finally the sustainable progress and ESG targets. Here's the action items. You can see that each one has been delegated something to do from that transcript, and the next meeting Here we go, September the 17th, 2025. And that's exactly how to make your meeting minutes. And you can simply now export to Word, which you can do directly from Copilot. And off we go. We just export to Word. And now we should get a Word file with exactly those meeting minutes. Let's have a quick look. Your meeting minutes have been exported to Word. Here they are. We'll click on these here. And let's just open that file up. Here it goes. And here we go. Here's my meeting minutes. And let's just zoom in on those and have a quick look. Meeting minutes planning the next board meeting. And you see, it's just taken everything out, put it into Word, ready for me to send off to my colleagues. Perfect. Just remember, create meeting minutes from a meeting transcript. You just need your transcript. Extract the transcript first of all, and then use this simple prompt to bring the transcript input text together and output your meeting minutes.